Well, Newtown, like the name suggests, is a when the Garrison Dam project happened back in the 50s. The reservation, most of the bottom land, the good land, was dammed up, and so they had to readjust and move their whole town up to this place that we call Newtown now. So kind of up on the higher bluff.
So the town was down there where the lake is, then.
Yeah, back it was up to the south there.
Somebody else said that. Do they have any pictures of it anywhere?
Yes, I personally don't have any. I mean, but there are archives and
in the library.
Absolutely.
Okay, I gotta come back out here, man. Man, where you from, man? What's
I was born in a place called Eagle Butte, South Dakota. My mother was from there. My father was from a place called Mandaree, which is about 24 miles to the as the road goes.
Because I lived in Mandaree.
As the crow flies.
Yeah.
So that's where a place called Bear Dam.
Yeah. Back off in there while all those snake roads and stuff. Back off in there.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, absolutely. So that I grew up out in Bear Dam, and you know, we understood that we were a unique people. Yeah. And we had to adjust to the coming wave of what we would think of as the going thing, with this culture, I guess.
Yeah.
But we've managed to maintain, I think, and through this,
do
what you're doing right now. You're actually you're documenting.
I mean, not only that.
Absolutely.
It's just Newtown, like y'all got something real special. They may have made the attempt to move y'all from where they wanted y'all to be, but actually they blessed you. You got blessed even more because now you look at it. When everything fell off, all the work was out here, bro.
Is that a coincidence?
I'm telling you, man. Because hey, when everything fell off, everybody knew. Okay, all the work's on the reservation, so everybody had to come to y'all.
Oh yeah. Well, when the dominant factor that happened when the natives were forced upon on their current lands and stuff, that happened, and that's a fact, and that's okay. But where they moved us to happened to be rich and like you're saying,
because they didn't know that at the time.
At the time, that's a total coincidence.
Yeah,
I mean, absolutely coincidence. Yeah. I'm just saying.
It worked out, man. It worked out, and I'm happy because every time I come to Newtown, I see I see greatness in my opinion. Because it ain't just y'all. It ain't just y'all hanging on, man. Y'all are doing great.
We're trying to make uses of we're trying to make use of what's been presented.
Yeah.
Just like anybody else.
Yeah,
I would think.
Yeah. And I think y'all doing a great job. Y'all got this school, and with this school, y'all can begin teaching your own people. Raising them up. And I can say this from a personal experience, being a black person. Don't lose your language, man. If y'all lose your language, bro, there ain't nothing that y'all have that's intimate that you can share with your own people other than your history. Your history goes on as the years keep going, but your language always stays, man.
I beg to differ. I think that you guys held on to it, and then you're reflecting this whole place just by you being out here.
Yeah. I got you on that.
Yeah.
I got you on that.
You might have lost. It might have. This is what I would like to say real quick. In the South, the Native Americans got initiated with the Spanish. In the North, it was the English.
Yeah.
But it united all those tribes to talk to each other.
Yeah.
I
got you.
So
I got you.
In a way, we can flip it around and make sure that it's,
you can see it from both ways.
So we can make sure that we're making use of it.
I hear you, man. Man, what's some things you've seen? Well, you said you were, like you were saying before, you said this was just a little bit of town, and now it's.
Oh yeah, it's when I left. I grew up out here until I was about 16. I'm 50 now. So when I was 16, I left back and forth, and it's always my home. But when I left, it was a little town.
Yeah.
And when I came back this last time, it's a little city. There's people from everywhere. I have one of the instructors here. She's from Ghana, Africa. Another guy's from the Philippines.
Yeah. And you know what, man? That's a good thing to have that diversity. You have it's kind of like I explained to somebody. You know, you can have a pond, but the thing about a pond is you don't have the water, the fresh water from like a river or a stream coming through to circulate. So you get water that just sits there, versus when you have, you know, kind of like the currents of the ocean. You know, the water still moves. It doesn't get stagnant. It doesn't get stiff. You know, it's always teeming with life. And you could tell that Newtown's gotten like that. It's teeming with life and opportunities.
Yeah, that's the parallels are obviously obvious. Yes, absolutely. I would think so. Yeah. The thing, I'm glad that you mentioned the water, the standing rock thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's it brought to a head a point about the actual what will have to happen is that we're going to have to figure out whether we want all people to have water or just certain those that
I got them in cans, trying to give them away.
Anyways, well,
here in California, they'd be worth 10 cents a piece.
Okay.
That'd be like $5 in cans.
we're doing the interview here from, I'm sorry, bro, what was it again?
Jerry, and on my YouTube channel, JP
That's
TV
right,
3000.
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna look it up.
Okay.
This is my brother James.
Hi, how are you?
Page. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you, Mr. Page.
Yeah.
I'm Michael. Jim Page?
Jerry Page.
Jerry Page.
Yeah. I was telling him about my YouTube channel. I gave him a flyer so y'all can check it out.
Oh, yeah.
And like I was telling him, I've been meaning to come up to Newtown so I can spend more time with y'all, because I've always wanted to have y'all's opinion and y'all presence on my YouTube channel, but I work 20 days on, 10 days off. And on my 10 days, I mostly go home most of the time, but I decided today, I'm going to take the time, come out to Newtown, put out some flyers, so more people can see. And like I was telling before, I've been interviewing people, business owners, who you are, where you're from, what brought you to North Dakota, what's been your experiences, and what advice would you give to other people that are thinking about coming up here before they come up here. That way people kind of have an idea of what they're getting themselves into. And also do job posts, companies hiring in the oil field. Like I was telling him, I'm in a documentary called Black Gold Rush, and that's on my YouTube channel. And I'm also in a CNN report they did back in 2016. That's also on my YouTube channel.
That's exciting.
Hey man, I totally appreciate what you're bringing to at least to light a certain amount of what's going on here, because with the influx of that job opportunity and what you're saying and stuff, it's going to bring the dark side too as well.
Yeah, because it's going to bring both ways. You're going to get the good and you're going to get the bad, but you kind of want to get, the best people that you can. Yeah. And anybody looking to better themselves, anybody looking for a better opportunity, anybody looking to do more than just the average, I mean, this is the perfect place for them.
Well, I always saw this place, I mean, I've been here for 6 years, so I'm not from here, but I always saw this place as, you ever read The Merchant of Venice? The Shakespeare one, Merchant of Venice? Back then, Venice was like kind of like a port where people from all over the Mediterranean would come through Venice. Okay. And because of that, Venice itself was very rich with culture. And they had other cultures that would come. And so, me being from California, I listened to him talking at the casino. I'm like,
hey, not to step on him, but
no, you're good.
Let me say this.
Make this thing
as far as the Native Americans are concerned, if you look at
you gonna go home?
Okay, if you look at where we're positioned in the States, we're right almost dead center. And if you look at the highway systems and all that stuff, they came to trade with us. And that's the truth. That's a historical fact. We have seashells from Mexico, and we have different trinkets from all over. They traded with us.
That's what I say. I got to come back up here and do more, man.
This is a hub. It's always been a hub.
The graduation's tomorrow morning.
It's always been a hub.
college graduation at the Porters, right?
What's your name again, man?
Jerry,
Jerry Wallace, man.
nice to meet you,
Nice
Wallace.
to meet you,
The councilwoman's going to be there. Maybe the chairman will be there. Maybe he won't. He didn't say he committed.
Out here in front of the Four Bears, you know what I'm saying? The Four Bears Casino and Lodge. And that's the entrance. Went in there, lost $20. I'm straight away. Time to go to the house. Peace.